for the match game, Hollywood Squares, Hour with George Gobel, Bill Daly, Elaine Joyce, Jimmy Walker, from Three's Company, Richard Klein, and the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares, are Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
That's how I got this show.
Stand up. Simon Says. You didn't say it.
All right. Mr. Rayburn.
It's been so exciting this week.
You are a piece of work today.
Thank you.
Look at him.
Look at that suit.
Good
Look at this.
Boy, look at this guy.
Am I too much?
G. Kiyuski.
What's a tissue?
I don't know. Good Lord.
I really... What should I be doing other than this?
Just feeling
in this
great,
outfit?
Gene, because you look great.
Thank you.
I'm happy to do this show. I'll tell you that. Just forget that.
No, listen, we're going to have a wonderful time. Are you going to have a wonderful time?
I can't hardly wait.
Well, George, then let's begin. With your permission, we'll introduce
right.
our two players,
You have
Greg
my
Hoffman and Pat Lofton. Okay, Greg. Here's the Greg Hoffman story.
Here it goes. I'm a teacher. I teach kindergarten and first grade. I've been married for 5 years to a lovely lady. We have no children but two stupid dogs. I enjoy playing tennis and making stained glass windows, which I hope to make a second career sometime.
I bet the kids love you. Doesn't he look like a kind person? He does to me.
Thank you.
Greg is applauding for himself. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Trying to get the crowd going.
Okay. Good luck to you. Let's find out about Pat.
Well, I have a husband and two cats. One is very smart and one is very stupid.
Aw.
It's true. The husband's smart, though.
Okay, that helps.
And I write opera reviews for a magazine.
Really? That sounds like a wonderful occupation.
I enjoy it a lot.
Avocation. Good luck to both of you. Let's begin the match game. Now, at the end of the third round, the one who is ahead will go on to challenge the returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000.
Oh, my head.
All right, Greg, you ready for that?
Let's do it.
You won the toss, so that means you will go first.
B, please, Gene.
All right, 3 rounds, remember. Here is Greg's first round question. Remember, first round questions are tough.
And they're first, too.
Yeah.
They're first.
Yep.
Sam, the stuntman, said, "This is really a tough job. The only part of my body I haven't broken is my blank." We got to have some time here for our big contest, remember,
did
where
you do
someone
a
could
phone
win
contest today?
$5,000 and an appearance on an NBC soap opera coming up soon. Ready, George? Here we go. Greg. Sam, the stuntman, said, "This is a really tough job. The only part of my body I haven't broken is my blank."
Buns.
Buns.
That's a good answer.
That'd be hard to break, wouldn't it? Buns?
I didn't write it. That's a good answer.
I don't know. George?
Well, I wish you hadn't asked that question. I don't know. I was fine until you came along. I said the little toe.
Little toe?
Because it's so small.
It's so small, huh? Let's hear a big boo for George. Makes you feel good? George, now wait a minute. I must warn you, audience. George is wearing a shooting jacket. You see this?
Yep.
That's where you put the butt of the shotgun, right up there. So be careful. He may
But it's all right. You don't have to worry because I'm left-handed and I can't shoot. I gotta.
you gotta. All right, Rich.
Well, this guy, Greg, who does look like Dan Fouts, but who cares? It's true. He broke every bone in his body, and he broke everything except, I think, of the most minuscule thing on the guy's body, and that would be an eyelash.
An eyelash is a good response.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't understand, really.
I can't hurt, ladies and gentlemen.
Anything that cannot be broken See, would be good, like you can't break an eyelash, really. You can bend it, but you can't break it, right, Jimmy?
Wow, this is a rough crowd. Look
Yeah.
at that, they're still hostile.
Hey, listen, they're booing you, and they haven't even seen
They
your
haven't
answer
seen
yet.
my answer yet. I may match the guy. What did he say? Buns, which is a great answer. Very good. I said stomach.
Stomach is something that would be hard to break. Oh, boy.
Please call audience
You
control.
got a rough bunch here today, John. Have a go at him.
Oh, no, I just broke Jimmy's answer, the stomach, down into its further booable part and said the navel or the belly button.
That'd be tough to break, so that's pretty good, I think.
Well,
I don't care what you say.
consistency is a virtue.
I think it's good. Go ahead, Bill.
It's Eugene.
By the way, Greg, I have 2 stupid children and no dogs, so that's it. I think I got this. How about tush?
Tush, all right. Hey. And way to go, Bill.
What an excellent answer.
Now, Elaine, Greg wants to see your tush.
Oh,
I like to see your tush.
we're talking big bucks.
Might get him.
This is, of course, a big bucks.
Greg,
If I win.
all right.
This is a terrible answer. Is there anything we could talk about, like the weather or anything else?
Oh, you got to
that
show and tell.
I have to show.
Humiliating as it is.
Greg, I think your answer was terrific.
Thank you.
I said he broke everything and every part of his body except for his liver.
That's not bad. You can't break a liver. It's not bad.
This reminds me of the old...
Put the fire hose
Oh, they're
on.
tough today, I'll tell you. All right, Pat, here we go with yours. Fat Fred. Fat Fred only eats things that are fattening. Now, when he has a martini, he doesn't put an olive in it. He puts a blank in it.
Oh, wow.
All right? Okay, John? Pat, Fat Fred only eats things that are fattening. When he has a martini, he doesn't put an olive in it. He puts a blank in it.
A scoop of ice cream.
A scoop of ice cream.
Yeah.
That would be round
Really?
and fattening.
Wasn't sure.
George?
A marshmallow.
Marshmallow is a good one.
That is good.
Right, Richard?
It's too
A
late.
Twinkie.
A Twinkie, fattening. Junk food. Jimmy?
I said a scoop of ice cream.
You said it. Jimmy, you said that.
That's right. I spelled it right and everything.
Look at him.
Exactly.
All right, John.
Well, I suppose it should have been round, but I flunked geometry. I said a chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar is okay.
I put a scoop of meatball.
A meatball.
Hey, wait. Meatball
Wait a
and
minute.
booze?
The meatball had a
Hey,
lot
you're a
of
bunch of
fat in it.
meatballs. Yeah. And it's round.
I've got a Lee's Barstool commercial to do. I don't need this show.
Don't bend the cashmere jacket. Hello, darling. Are you upset? Is there something I can do to calm you down? Something I can do to... Yeah. Oh, the roller. Your chair is off the track.
This is not a Lee's Barstool chair.
Listen, we've got to have time for this big contest. Let's
I'm
go.
sorry, my
All right, Elaine.
I want to thank Bill for warming up the audience for me.
I warmed down the audience.
Because
They're
you got
gonna
a rotten
love
answer.
this answer.
Scoop of ice cream is what we're looking
I
for.
said a chocolate cream pie.
Chocolate cream pie, that's okay. Round one is tied up, 1-1. Round two coming up right after this.
Take a look at this.
Happy buzzer birthday to actor Orson Bean.
Here we go, the big contest, where someone can win $5,000 and a chance to appear on an NBC soap opera.
Oh, wow.
It's really, this is the biggest contest I've ever been connected with. Now, all of the names were put into an enormous container and they have been chosen at random. And the person chosen today is Mrs. Janice M. Urseth of Williston, North Dakota. And she's on the line right now. Janice, may I call you Janice?
Yes, you can, Gene.
Listen, Janice, I've got a little surprise for you. I want you to win the $5,000 and all that. But this is something you don't know about. Just because your name was chosen, you automatically get $500.
Holy cow!
You could use that one.
Wow, man! Is there no end to this?
If I may paraphrase George Bernard Shaw, she says, thank God, you must also thank us. Well, we had something to do with it. No, it was chosen at random. We had nothing to do with it. I'm only kidding. Now, you do understand it's $5,000 and a chance to appear on NBC soap opera. You've been on the line with one of our production assistants. They've told you the names of the stars who are on the show. And it's time now, Janice, for you to choose one of our stars.
John Bowman.
John Bowman.
Yep.
Nobody
Bowman?
by that name.
We don't have a John Bowman here. Pick another one. No, I'm only kidding. We have a guy named John Bauman, and
okay.
he's ready, and now he's going to write, and you're going to give us a verbal response, so please don't answer until I call for it, okay? Good luck. Here it is. Blank shell. S-H-E-L-L. Blank shell. S-H-E-L-L. Well, John made up his mind very quickly, Janice. Now, for you to collect the $5,000 and the appearance on the NBC soap opera, all you have to do is match him. What do you put in that blank?
Shell.
Say it again.
Shell.
Seashell. If John... Well, the audience thinks you're right, Janice. If you can trust the audience, you got the $5,000. Now, John, it's time to show and tell.
Well, if you could see what I see, I think you'd be very happy.
Seashell is what he has. You're a winner, Mrs. Ursa. Janice Ursa.
She can't be here to do that in person, so I just thought...
Janice, what happens with winners here on the stage? When they win, they jump up and down, and there's a lot of kissing and everything. So John jumped up and down here, and he kissed the telephone. Did you get that message?
Oh, I gave him my tongue.
I know you're overjoyed.
What?
But she...
What?
Anyway, what are you going to do with your money, just quickly?
Give it to my husband.
You're going to give it to your husband? Okay, well, we're delighted that Janice Urseth of Williston, North Dakota, is the winner. We congratulate you. Thank you very much, Janice. Bye. All right.
Oh,
wow.
she'll be okay when she thaws out.
Funny, people under pressure and excitement, they will say the weirdest things. I don't know if you heard it. Well, anyway. Here we go. Round two. Score is tied. You went first last time. Pat, you go first this time.
I'm going to take B.
B it is. Let's go.
What are we doing now?
Presto is what we're doing.
Fast.
Miyoshi, the geisha, is really sadistic. Instead of walking on your back barefoot, she wears blanks.
We're waiting for you, Bill. All
right.
Because we're waiting
Pat.
for you.
Miyoshi, the geisha, is really sadistic. Instead of walking on your back barefoot, you know how they do that.
Yes.
She wears blanks.
High heels.
High heels. All right. That's I think it's an excellent response. And the judge, I guess, will clarify this as we go along here. George, what do you say?
Well, I'm going to just say what I wrote down here. I don't care.
Okay.
No, I'm not afraid of them anymore. They hate everybody. That's all right. But I say here, track shoes.
Track shoes.
So she can, She's kind of in a hurry, and she likes to start from a kneeling position. So
thank you, George.
What's this geisha's name?
Miyoshi.
Well, if you knew sushi like I... All right. She was fond of... Grow up! She was fond of football, so she wore cleats.
Cleats is another good one. That would be sadistic.
He's trying to get booed before he gets his answer. This isn't fair.
Jimmy doesn't play. All right, here we go to John.
This is a jip. Richard's trying to get booed before he gives his answer. He's getting too much time in. Shoes with spikes.
Shoes with spikes.
That's correct.
It's kind of general. I thought it
is
might matter.
kind of general.
Yeah.
We're in a hurry. Can I just have a fast boo? Boo, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, cut. That's enough.
Cut.
No.
Skis. That's all.
No booing. No.
Hey, come on.
No boo, you booed once. That's enough. One boo's enough.
Come on, we don't have time for this much booing.
One boo per person.
I know exactly. I know. Here, I'm going to cheer everybody up. Are you ready? We're all going to be very happy. Spiked high heels.
Spiked high heels.
Thank you.
All right, Pat.
Good.
All right, Greg, you have a chance to forge ahead here. Score is 2-1 in her favor.
What a mess.
Norm said, I just bought a really weird sex manual.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got
Bought a really weird sex manual. The chapter on heavy petting tells you how to pet a blank. What a really weird sex manual. About ready, George?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Norm said, I just bought a really weird sex manual. You do look like Dan Fouts.
Thank you.
The chapter on heavy petting tells you how to pet a blank.
Since I have two stupid ones, a dog.
A dog. Yeah. I think maybe the stars might have been thinking of heavier things. But
They
we'll find
would.
out. George?
Well, I have dumbbell, as in weightlifting, you know, that kind of dumbbell.
Does it say that? Dumbbell.
That's the way I wrote it.
Yeah, dumbbell for weightlifting.
Yeah.
Okay.
To move in with his two dogs.
All right,
back
go,
to
Richard.
I remembered what Greg said about his stupid dog.
Thank you, Richard.
Score is tied 2-2. All right, Jimmy.
Keyword here was heavy.
Heavy.
So I said elephant.
Elephant is very good. Elephant is good for heavy petting. John.
Well, elephant may be good, but dog is best.
3 for him. Elaine.
He does it right. And son of dog.
All right. 4 for him. 2 for you. 4-2 the score. Round 3, final round right after this.
We've been telling you about Kane 11 socks for a while.
Look at that! Master's degree! I did it! I did this for my children. I am very proud of myself.
Finish your degree at snhu.edu.
Here we go with round 3. Third, final round. Bing. Greg, you're ahead. You must go first.
B, please.
All right, B. 2 people play. George and Jimmy.
That's it.
The bank teller said to the robber, he looked at him, he said, is this your first holdup? You got your stocking on over your blank. Yeah.
Say that.
All right, great. Bank teller said to the robber, hey, is this your first holdup? You got your stocking on over your blank.
Let's go with buns again.
Buns.
No one's
Wait
safe,
a minute.
Greg.
When you book a contestant with a bun fetish, what are you going to get? You get bun answers.
I
That's
know, we
all.
should have gotten
I
Dan
love those
Fouts.
fetish buns. I had them last night.
What do you say, George?
I say Fanny, which is sort of like bun.
See, we all thought it was a rotten answer. One rotten answer matches another rotten answer.
Oh, come on. No.
Oh, George.
I had the definitive answer, gun.
Gun. Gun. Now, Pat, George has 5. You can tie it with 3, and you can win it. Greg has 5. I was talking to George. You can tie it with 3 and win it with 4. Tony, the Italian chef, is really into his job. Now, he doesn't wear suspenders. Instead, he keeps his pants up with blank. Yeah. Tony, the Italian chef. Okay, we're about ready.
Oh,
Here we go.
you're a match person.
Tony, the Italian chef, is really into his job. He doesn't wear suspenders. Instead, he keeps his pants up with blank.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. All right, let's see if we get any spaghetti over here. A little spaghetti for the lady, George?
I just want to say before I start, if you boo at this one, I'm going home. Spaghetti.
All right, 5-3 the score. Richard. Aha. 5-4 the score. All right. John, what have you got for us?
Mamma mia, we got a tie!
Tie. whole thing rests on your shoulders.
One meatball, spaghetti, we got a winner.
Greg, good luck to you in your life. We're going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Greg Hoffman, there he is. Hey there, how do you feel? Fabulous. All right, we're going to switch to Hollywood Squares now with 3 more celebrities. John and I will change places. More excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Gibson Variable Speed Washmaster Automatic Washer. Designed to save time and energy, plus matching automatic dryer with vacuum dry system for energy-efficient drying power furnished by Gibson. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, Hour with Leonard Fry. From another world, Tom Wiggins. From St. Elsewhere, Nancy Stafford. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bowman.
How silly of me. Okay, well, we'll be back with whoever remains here to play Hollywood Squares in just a minute.
Why are so many people turning to...
John Bowman and the Hollywood Squares.
Okay, so it's an itchy jacket. Picky, itchy. Okay, welcome everybody to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, and welcome once again to Pat Lofton. You like Italian food?
I love it now.
I'll bet you do. Okay, we also have 3 new celebrities. They are Leonard Fry, Nancy Stafford, and Tom Wiggins. Welcome to all of you. Let's go eat over here and play Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Susan Riddle, how many days?
This is my 3rd.
Right. How much money? I'll tell you.
You tell me.
$32,325. That's about as much as anybody's won in 2 days, I think. At least nobody, you know, when somebody didn't get the $30,000, the absolute grand prize. You've done very well. You still excited?
I am.
Okay, well, don't rest on your laurels because you're going to get to play Hollywood Squares at least one more time. We'll play it until you hear the time's up bell. Winner goes on to play Supermatch for up to $30,000. You have won a 10 and a 20 consecutive days. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square, and Susan gets to start. Take a look at them, pick a star, and let's go.
Richard, please.
Richard Klein.
Susan, think of me as a virtual encyclopedia of knowledge. Go ahead, John.
Richard, you're dining out, and you are served a banana for dessert.
Right. Flambe or on the skin? Go ahead.
This one could test you, Richard.
Go ahead.
Now, once you've peeled that banana, should you eat it with your hands or use a knife and fork?
Oh, after you peel it?
Tricky.
Yes.
And you're dining out?
Yeah.
I would say protocol. Ann Landers tackled this a long time ago in an article that I have in my scrapbook. You use a knife and fork because you're in a restaurant.
Okay. Agree or disagree, Susan, for the first square?
I will agree.
You do. You use a knife and fork. That's right. You get the square, and you're off to a good start. $25. And X is up there. Pat Lofton, it's your move. You're playing O.
Leonard Fry, please.
Leonard!
Excuse me, I'm cutting my banana with my knife and fork. Really, just eat it.
Leonard has spoken. Leonard, does a great white shark use his teeth for chewing, or does he just gulp his food? Gulp. Gulp. Agree or disagree, Pat?
I disagree.
He does. He just gulps down his food. No, you should have agreed with Leonard in this case. Yes. Leonard knows his sharks.
I know my sharks.
Yes. One of them is his agent. No, the shark, in fact, the interesting point is that the shark, in fact, tears the meat with his teeth but does not chew the meat. He just gulps it down.
Very good, John.
Okay, Susan, you are off to an excellent start now. You're playing X.
Elaine to win, please.
This will win you the first game. Elaine Joyce, if you are like the majority of women surveyed in Glamour magazine, do you often look at yourself nude in the mirror? Or do you avoid that experience?
What's funny about that?
Do you often look at yourself nude in the mirror, or do you avoid that experience?
I think probably all women do that, even my little girl. I mean, they're always looking in the mirror and seeing what it's like. And seeing what all the big fuss is about. I would say that most women do look at themselves in the mirror, and that's why they're probably all depressed.
For the game, do you agree or disagree?
I will disagree.
Most women, according to Glamour magazine, do often look at themselves nude in the mirror. No, you should have agreed with Elaine in that case. Okay, your opponent gets a square and blocks you. You are back in it, Pat. You're playing
I'll
go.
take Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes.
On Father's Day 1969, Richard Nixon received this gift from his daughters. Was it a surfboard or a tape deck?
So that's what started the whole thing, eh? 69. That's 12, 13 years ago. It's conceivable that he could have still been able to surfboard. And wasn't that about the time he acquired the place in San Clemente where there is some surf? I'd say the surfboard.
He says a surfboard from Richard Nixon's daughters. Agree or disagree, Pat?
I'm going to disagree.
A surfboard it was. No, interesting. You should have agreed with Gene. Okay, your opponent gets that square. Yes, he's got plenty of time to surf now. All right, Susan, your move.
Tom to win, please.
This could win you the game. Ooh. Tom Wiggin from Another World. You're an average man. You're having an average day. Now, do you produce more hair on your head or on your face?
Well, I'm an average man. I probably... My face... No, my hair. I mean my head. Hair on my head, not on my face.
You're saying the average man produces more hair on his head in a day. For the game, agree or disagree, Susan?
I disagree.
The average man produces more hair on his face. You are right to disagree. You get the square. You win the game. And that's why we average guys don't have to shave our heads every day. Think about that. And we'll be coming back with a $200 game after this.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour.
In the 21st century.
2 years now.
Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Don't despair. It's early yet for Pat Lofton. This game's worth $200, $25 for every square. And Pat, you get to start it.
Richard, please.
Richard from Three's Company.
Yes, John.
Marty, the male haddock, is crazy in love with Frida, the female haddock.
Haddock?
Haddock.
As in the fish.
You got it.
Right.
Now, before they mate,
yes,
does Marty, the male haddock, blow bubbles in her ear, or does he hum?
Or does he sing "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles"?
What's the difference,
Right
sir?
for the kill.
Have you ever seen a fish hum?
You don't know the difference.
If you've seen a fish hum, I said hum.
Okay.
What is this, a camel joke? Come on, let's get out of the desert and into the aquarium.
Anytime.
If a fish hums, there's bubbles. So what's the difference? Does he blow bubbles in her ear?
Yeah, the two
Or does
choices
he
are
hum?
blow bubbles in her ear, or does he hum? We don't know that if a fish hums, there are bubbles.
I think of fish as
I would
having
assume they
gills, not ears. So I know dolphins squeak, and so in the same fish family, although a dolphin is a mammal, and so is a marsupial. However, what am I, Professor Erwin Corey here? The first thing I have to say is that they hum.
Good. What do you say, Pat?
I agree.
They do. They hum. The male dolphin hums. That's right. Before he makes love with Frida the female. Okay, you get the square. Afterwards, he smokes a cigarette and sings New York, New York.
Absolutely.
Okay, Susan, your opponent's on the board. You're playing X.
Leonard, please.
Yeah, Leonard Fry.
It's my haddock imitation.
He's giving me a haddock. Okay, Leonard, what has more legs? 1 average cockroach or 4 average slumlords?
Jill St. John. Oh no, that was yesterday. How many cockroaches?
1.
And
4 average slumlords.
And a partridge in a pear tree. I would say I'll go, as I often have, with the cockroach.
He says the cockroach has more legs than the slumlords. Agree or disagree?
I will agree.
The slumlords have more legs than the cockroach. No, because one cockroach has 6 legs. 4 slumlords, figure it out. Okay. Good for you, Pat, because you're playing O.
Well, I'm going to go with Elaine to win.
Okay,
This will put you in the lead. According to Hallmark cards, Elaine, who receives more Valentines? Mothers, girlfriends, or teachers?
Whew. How do you expect me to know this? Mothers, girlfriends, or teachers? Oh, okay. I'd say the teachers because my little girl gives her teacher a card, and there are 30 other kids in that class. You'd have to have a hell of a lot of boyfriends in order to beat that. So at least have girlfriends and children. You don't have 30 kids, so teachers. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Does it?
Go with me.
Yeah, I think it does.
For the game?
Yes.
It does make sense. Teachers it is. You're right to agree. You get the square, you win the game, and you forge into the lead.
Let's do that.
Okay, so now we know that we got a real hot one going. Is she on the ropes? We will find out in a $300 game right after this.
Make a lot of sense.
Funding for children's programs.
The Mirror.
Okay, Susan, you're a defending champ, and you're behind 200 to 300, but you do get to start this game. Pick a
Richard,
star.
please.
Richard Klein, once again.
Think of me as your guru. Go ahead.
Dun 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 dun.
Your dog is sweating, Richard.
Yes.
Does he sweat under his arms or through the bottom of his paws?
Oh, I have a golden retriever. And please keep it down. And under his arm, well, it's a she, and she gets real hot. Her tongue probably manifests itself on the paw.
Says the bottom of the paws for the sweating dog. Agree or disagree, Susan?
I'll disagree.
The bottom of his paws it is. No, you should have agreed with Richard. Your opponent gets that square. Okay, Pat Lofton, pick a star for an O.
Tom, please.
Tom Wigan. In a recent survey of 17 and 18-year-old boys in the book Teenage Sexuality, did more of them want to have sex with a girl on their first date or only after they were in love?
Whenever they could.
What do you say, Jimmy? No.
Whenever they could.
I would say, well, on the first date.
What do you say, Pat?
I disagree.
Only after they were in love. That's very
isn't
good
that
point.
nice?
You're
There's
perfectly
hope
right
for
to
war.
disagree. And that's according to, look, that's what they told the book. Okay, Susan.
Gene Block, please.
Right.
Gene Block.
You missed this one, and Pat takes a big lead. Gene Rayburn, it's winter, and it's about to snow. According to the Handbook of Helpful Hints, what can you rub on your car's windshield to keep the snow from sticking? Now, a dill pickle or a slice of raw onion?
Here's what I would do.
Hold the mail.
I'm eating the pickle and rubbing the onion on the windshield. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so you'd say you would rub the onion.
Yes.
I agree.
Is her mic on? Okay. I could barely hear you, but she did agree, and yes, the onion it is. It's a slice of raw onion. Okay, well done. I'm moving my parking space, pal. Okay, you have been blocked, Pat, but it's your move.
I'll try Leonard, please.
Leonard Fry.
Leonard Fry to block.
No, Leonard Fry, for no particular good reason. Which came first, Leonard? Lawrence Welk's first TV show or Muzak?
Jill St. John. Oh, no, that was the other show.
That joke may not have legs, Leonard.
Lawrence Welk or Muzak?
Right. Lawrence Welk's
first?
Lawrence Welk's first TV show.
Oh, Lawrence Welk's first TV show.
Or Muzak. Let's go. We got a
It's
tight
a very
game.
difficult question. I would say, other than it's being rather redundant, thank you. I would say Muzak.
Okay. He says Muzak came before Lawrence Welk's first TV show. Pat, agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Muzak it was. No, you should have agreed with Leonard. You should have agreed. 1934 for Muzak, Lawrence Welk's first TV show, 1951. Okay, Susan Riddle, you
George
are playing
Twin.
X. This could win you the game. George Goebel. George, you grip your cork. You grip your cork.
I do?
Yeah. Then you slowly twist the champagne bottle. Now, according to the Wine Institute, if you're doing it properly, what should you hear when you succeed? A small pop or a sudden sigh?
Well, it depends on how quick I need a drink. I mean, if I want now, no, you just.
That's good.
They think I'm not knowledgeable. Some things I know.
Give me an answer here. A small pop or a sudden
you
sigh?
just do it so you don't lose half of the champagne. Idiots in a hurry. You're going to lose half of it. You know, you got to go like, pow, and you don't want to do that. So what you do is like this, and then right here, and then you get the towel there, and it goes.
And is that a small pop or a sudden sigh?
A small pop goes out.
What did he say?
What did he say?
What did you say? He says yes.
A small pop?
A small pop.
He says it's a small pop, Susan. This is for the game. Do you agree or disagree?
I will agree.
It's a sudden sigh. You should have disagreed.
Oh, what?
Very little difference, really, isn't there? Okay, your opponent gets a square and blocks you, and the bell means that time is up. That was the pivotal question. Pat Lofton, $375. You won it. Congratulations. Okay, it's very well done.
Thank you.
There is the Gene Rayburn escort service. We'll take you over there for your shot at the big money. I know you and I both felt it was coming down to that one question, and it did. There was very little to choose between, but you certainly have had a very productive little stint here.
Yes, thank you.
$32,575 for Susan Riddle. Congratulations. Okay, Gene Rayburn to you.
Okay, John, congratulations to Pat. We'll be back with her and our 9 stars. Gonna go with the big money right after this.
Whatever you want. 840 or order online at buylibertylift.com.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. Here we go. This is your first time up here. How do you feel?
I'm very nervous.
No. Take a deep breath. That's nice.
Much better.
Take it again. Good. Okay. That gets a little oxygen. You relax. It's fine. You can win up to $30,000. Here we go. Steve, are you in there? Knock twice if you're in there. He's in there. We're ready. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. E blank. $1,000 for the most popular, $500 for the second most popular, and $250 for the third. All right. Which of the 3 stars do you want to call on? One at a time.
John.
All right, John, give us a...
E.T.
E.T. is John Bauman's answer. Oh, so you have one now.
Jimmy.
Oh!
Is it a tough one?
Whoa! What is
Very
this?
difficult?
Wait a minute. We have an answer. No problem, man. Yes. E. Purimus Punum.
E pluribus unum.
E pluribus unum.
E pluribus
And Punum
unum.
also, just in case there's any problems.
Right.
Cover all the E Purimus. I'm out of the game for 2 hours. I finally get in.
One more.
Bill.
Oh, that's a tough one. I think
Maybe one will fall down. Maybe one will fall
No,
down.
I got one. I think I got
from-
one. No,
What?
I have one, but maybe I should think about theirs first. Oh, no, E.G. Marshall. How about that? Not
E.G.
good, huh?
Marshall?
Well, let me look at theirs. Do I have to go with that?
Yes, you're stuck with it.
Oh, all right, go
you
with E.G.
want it.
Marshall.
Good.
Let's go with E.G. Marshall. I used to go with E.G. Marshall, actually.
All right, E.G. Marshall,
with him.
E pluribus unum, and E.T. are the 3. Do you want one of those or one of your own?
I'd like E.T. That's a good one.
Okay, E.T. is what she's after. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $250 response. E for effort. Isn't that a winner? Okay.
We weren't putting in much effort, so we couldn't think.
Here we go with the $500 number. Egad!
That's what I thought.
What a bunch of weirdos were in here that day.
Boy, I'll
All right, here's the last chance for E.T. Go, Steve. Yeah! All right.
Okay, Pat.
Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your choice, that star will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and there's 130 up there. We all hope you get it because we will multiply your $1,000 by that 30 if you get it. Time now to choose your star.
Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Pressure's
All right, Nancy, time to reveal the number.
Jimmy can't stand.
Okay, lástima. Oh, boy.
Okay, Pat.
Nancy, we knew you were a hot ticket when we booked you on this show, but wow.
You were just
All right,
saving
would you
me
stand
for the
on that
30.
red mark right there, please, and face me, and good luck to you. Here we go. You're going to write a response, remember, Nancy. Blank snake, S-N-A-K-E, blank snake. In the slot? Yep, ready. She's ready. Gosh, we haven't had a 30 in ages here. We all hope you get this now. You collect the $30,000 if you match Nancy. What do you say?
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. Nancy.
Well, Pat, I hope that you have plans because you're going to be spending $30,000.
Okay, Nancy ran away from home and was never seen again. What's your total? $31,375. We'll be back with Nancy and the Stars right after this.
Your favorite things are made for Serovital.com now.
Stars, thank you. You were wonderful.
Thank you. Couldn't have been better.
Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us Monday to see who might win $5,000 and a personal appearance on an NBC soap opera.
You gonna have a nice weekend?
Oh, definitely.
John Bowman saying so long for the Hollywood Squares Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour.
A member of our studio audience will receive the KitchenAid food processor. Chops, minces, mixes, slices, and shreds. A versatile appliance with power and speed, practical with quality, furnished by KitchenAid. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.